Big diplomatic news out of Tianjin, China. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met Russian President Vladimir Putin on the sidelines of the SCO summit. They held a 45-minute bilateral meeting, a high-stakes encounter. This is Modi's first visit to China in 7 years. After the SCO plenary, Modi and Putin even traveled together to the meeting venue. They were seen chatting and laughing. A candid moment on the sidelines. Earlier, the two had a quick 3 to 5 minute catch-up before the plenary. The camaraderie was visible. Smiles and hugs exchanged. Modi posted photos online calling Putin a dear friend. Inside the meeting room, the two leaders got down to business. They sat for a focused 45-minute bilateral discussion. Delegations took notes as leaders exchanged views on regional and global developments. Modi later described the meeting as excellent. He said they discussed deepening cooperation across several sectors. Trade, fertilizers, space, security and culture were all on the agenda. Trade, how to expand India-Russia commerce. Fertilizers, a practical cooperation area with clear economic impact. Both sides flagged logistics and supply chain ties for deeper links. Space, collaborative projects and satellite cooperation were discussed. Both sides signaled keen interest in joint scientific work. Security, cooperation on defense dialogue and regional stability. Culture, people-to-people ties and exchange programs. They emphasized arts and heritage as a bridge between nations. Soft power, exchange and cultural diplomacy were underscored. But beyond trade, the Ukraine conflict was front and center. Modi welcomed recent efforts toward a peaceful settlement. He urged all sides to approach talks constructively and seek lasting peace. Modi has kept up direct dialogue with Putin, even after Putin's Alaska meeting with Trump. India says it maintains active communication channels on the issue. The tone, seek constructive progress toward an early end to conflict. This meeting comes amid strained U.S.-India relations. President Trump recently raised tariffs on Indian imports over Russian oil purchases. The tariffs were presented as punishment for India's purchase of discounted Russian oil. This year's SCO summit is the largest yet, with over 20 world leaders attending. China used the forum to showcase itself as a stable, global partner. The pageantry underscored the summit's geopolitical play. Modi also met Xi Jinping, the first such meeting since 2018. They agreed not to let border issues define the overall relationship. Instead, the emphasis is on economic development and partnership. Across this summit, Modi's diplomacy looked like a careful balancing act. India is asserting its role on the global stage, engaging multiple partners. All eyes were on these meetings and what they signaled geopolitically. Both leaders publicly referred to one another as dear friends. Modi said he looks forward to hosting Putin in India in December. Their next formal summit is scheduled for December in India. Substance and symbolism both mattered in Tianjin. Economic ties, strategic cooperation, and peace efforts were all on the table. When it ended, both sides framed the meeting positively. China is using forums like this to position itself as a global option. Meanwhile, Washington's trade moves have added diplomatic pressure. Modi's approach: engage, balance, and protect national interests. In short, a 45-minute substantive meeting that blended friendship with strategy. Modi balanced ties with Russia and China while responding to outside pressure. The message: India is playing a major role on the global stage right now, and with the December summit on the calendar, more headlines are likely. Stay tuned for updates. We'll bring you the latest from Tianjin and beyond.